Okay. Oh, I am way above the map now. If you're ever curious what sewers looks like from outside, apparently it's this. Yeah, I did see what was going on. This is actually pretty bad because if I can't access the menu, I will just fall forever. Oh no. Okay. Not panicking at all. Yeah, I think that there might be a reset for the game. That's a shame. Be right back. Okay, so had a bit of an issue with sewers there, so I think continue will be fine. It should send me back at the beginning of sewers. I'm guessing it's the camera that's actually changing, yeah. Because it like spins around and goes up. I'm guessing it's because the camera is changing part of the, what do you call it? Anyway, hitbox is what I meant, but I took a much longer break this time, about 40 hours it seems like. Not 40 hours, 40 minutes. Clearly it has not helped all that much, but I'm hoping that that massive break can help me to take fewer, or rather, to be more efficient in the future of, well, today. This one is such a hard one to get to. Come on. There we go. Okay. Now a big question is whether or not to buy these boxes. I think I'm going to buy the boxes. The reason why that's such a big question is because this is the only place to get the baton, which means yes, more RNG, but... Okay, let me reset then. This should be well and truly the last bit of RNG in the run, but yeah, unfortunately the baton is one that I forgot about. Okay. Nope. And it does waste ammo, which is a bit of a shame. So theoretically I should do it after I complete the story part of the run, but I'd rather do it now. So let's see how many at least this isn't as bad as the museum resets. That was really awful. And reset. Don't know what that clicking sound is from. I think it's from the flashlight. Not entirely sure. I also am really hoping that the audio is getting through, by the way. Because if you hear the audio fine, great. But I have no idea whether or not the audio is actually getting through. By audio, I mean microphone. Is that baton? That is a baton. Good. That was not as bad as I had expected. Okay. Baton is there. Flashlight I also need, because you can't find it anywhere else in the game, I believe, which is kind of interesting to me. Because you would think it would be everywhere, but nope. I mean, this is definitely the darkest map, but night vision goggles are everywhere, so. Let me jump up there. Oh, really? I mean, I could just try and destroy all this, but I don't know. I think climbing up is faster. It's almost like I just did this before I remembered that the baton was a thing. Okay. This one is really wedged in there. Why? Why, game developers? Why? Okay, there we go. Got it. No big deal. I actually kind of like sewers because of its simplicity. It's one of my favorite parts of an any percent run. I think my favorite is tower, just because, you know, there's so much that's happened.
You're heading to the tower to reset.
That is so loud. Anyway, guess that did not... I guess that volume was not affected by my volume settings earlier. And by earlier, I mean at the beginning, of course. Okay. Yep, just normal sewers. And obviously, after doing a bunch of 100% runs, I will be very happy to get back to, yeah, I think I go, do I go left or right? I think I do go left for 100%. Anyway, very delighted to go back to more 0% E kind of runs, because they're so fast and delightful. Not to say that I don't love 100% runs, I do, but they do take a while. Especially when you're trying to open doors like that. And I'm dead. But that's okay. Oh. Okay. Okay. And there we go. That ammo was all I needed from there. That's also another place for the for finding the frying pan. Yeah, I think this is actually the faster route. That's unfortunate. Oh well. Just go around this way. Come on. Come on. I am jumping like crazy in real life, but it is not doing anything. Okay. There. Phew. Okay. I knew that I would have issues with stamina and all of that in this run, but I expected it to happen much later, like in a warehouse was where I expected myself to really slow down a lot. So the fact that I'm at that, or past that now, is not looking good for me doing this all in one day. And this flashlight is a terrible weapon. Baton? Baton is not better. Or not that much better, but it's okay. Is baton good at breaking boxes? I don't think so. It's better. I will take better. Really? Really? Okay. You probably can't see anything, which is unfortunate, but I am just jumping on boxes. Okay. Phew. Okay. This room with the SMG. Really? Really? There we go. By the way, if you were wondering, I'm using my head literally in the game to break that lock. Because you're pressing it up against the door, between your door and your head. So it breaks the lock. This is a tough jump, yeah. I should have just taken that guy out. Because he was stressing me. This guy. You know what? That works. I am okay with that. Okay. Nice, nice, nice. Oh my goodness, there were runs that I would do off camera several years ago where that jump would take me like a full hour. So being able to do it consistently is very nice indeed. Okay, yep. There's literally everything in this room. So let's go this way. Okay. Back to the beginning. I don't think there's anything up there. Don't worry, we'll get night vision goggles really soon here. It's just this top part that is in the dark. Okay. There is a box down here though. Yeah, there it is. Okay. Get night vision goggle, which is right there. And there we go. You should be able to see now. Which is great because it is a video. I guess you could have listened to the commentary only, but it's kind of silly. I used to be better at punching, but not so much recently. There we go. Oh, actually, it's a good weapon. As I said, it's no katana, but it's doing something. Oh, and it's good for breaking boxes, which is much better, or even better. Yeah, at the beginning of this, I was like, it'll be tough because the longest I've gone for in VR consistently was 2.5 hours. So I'm like, okay, if I just stay in an hour all the time, make sure that I cycle with enough rest breaks, I should be able to really do it. I am not really thinking that anymore, but if I were going to give up, I would have, because this is a pretty good place to stop. Be like, you know what, this is a silly idea, let me just stop here for my own sake, but I'd rather push myself to the limit and see how far I can go. I think if I really push myself, I can do it all in one day. But, like, I don't know. The way, as I said before, the way I'm feeling now, I expect it to feel at the end of, like, Time Tower. And it's sewers. For those of you who don't know, it's sewers warehouse, train station. Oh, I need to jump up there. Yeah, train station, then... Oh, got that. Then tower, then time tower. So that is a lot of levels. Sorry, I can't count right now. Because these are slippery ropes now, which is really dumb in my opinion. Oh boy. And then there's the crablet up here. And if you let him panic you, you can easily fall off the edge. But if you don't, you're pretty much fine. The reason we're here is not just for the spare ammo, but for the spiked bat, which is also here. And spiked bat, unfortunately, is not... Oh, that would have been this gun loss. That would have been really bad. Anyway, spiked bat is not a good weapon because it sticks in enemies way too often. Like, honestly, this gun is a far superior weapon for that reason. That's also why the katana is the best. Because... Also, it's good at lock breaking. Because the katana has a lot of places to injure enemies, but it also doesn't get stuck in them, which is really nice, and it can be used one-handed. So it is definitely the superior weapon. Second most superior, for similar reasons, is the shield. It has a lot of like knobs on the front of it, which all deal damage. Don't get stuck in enemies, but it is a bit more of a pain to use, opposed to the katana's aligned edge, which is pretty nice and easy. Both you could throw pretty well, I would say. Interesting. I think I need to keep both of these, which is unfortunate. Inventory space-wise. Especially since I'll be climbing. Well, I'll deal with that later, I guess. There's a pretty good one-hit kill using them this way, though. Okay. Oh, and that breaks boxes really quickly. That's nice. That's there to the climbing area. Please break the boxes quickly. I'd appreciate it. Come on. Okay. Okay, got it. I'm out. There was a pistol in there, if you didn't notice. So I got the ammo from that. This is the most fun part of the trip. It's not. It's terrible. Another good throw. Oh, that's perfect. Okay. This is where the climbing section of the run is. Absolutely. And I took away my best board-breaking weapons. Oh well. Guess I can use spiked bat if I have to. Maybe. Okay, you have to like hit it gently, weirdly enough. Okay, so there are a lot of complex things about this climb. So first off, there's this black bar, right? The reason why I'm avoiding it is because there is no grab point there. Also, these are not cylindrical hitboxes for grabbing or really anything. They are square cross sections, which means I am now grabbing. My heart kind of dropped there a little, as I'm sure you can tell. Oh my goodness. Okay, that's pretty easy to fix though. Also, this is where you can pick up the tiny hammer if you want to. But yeah, that should be pretty easy to reset. But yeah, so you're actually grabbing the corners of this square cross section here, which is also pretty tough to figure out. Oh, and now he's shooting at me. I might need to deal with him then. Definitely keep as many enemies alive down there as you can for resets. But if they're annoying you, then just take them down. Yeah, speaking of, Pacifist Run is something I've been thinking about for a long time. At first I was like, oh yeah, there's no way that you could do a Pacifist Run because of this, that, and the other. But actually, the lot of skips that I've been able to learn from other people, I think I could actually attempt a Pacifist Run. It would not be easy, that is for sure. And I have no idea how that other one hit me. Don't panic, don't panic, don't panic. Because if I fall, I fail. Can't hit me up here. Get up there. Get this in my inventory. Throw that. Good. Okay. So I don't need to climb that direction anymore. Usually it's not this hard. But, you know. Purple key is very important, which you will see later. I usually am not attacked over there, so that was weird. Yeah, this is where last time I was going to say, this is where last time a crablet jumped up and said hi. I used him for a thumbnail, but you know what? Let me deal with some of this down here first, I guess. That way I don't forget it later. Yeah, the unfortunate thing is if you're down here and you don't have any enemies, you're kind of done for as far as resets are concerned. Okay. As you might imagine, this is where I also have spent a lot of time in this game. When I was learning the ropes. Oh boy. No need to stress. No problem down there. Easy. This is a super easy climb. That's why I failed it. I failed it there again. That must be another... That might be another connection that I'm missing. There we go. Okay. That was pretty good. My throwing practice coming in handy a little bit. There we go. Oh, kind of want to stay down here actually. Because there's ammo back here, which is a real pain to climb around and behind. Because everything wants to topple over. Come on. There we go. Then this back here. Yeah, you kind of have to brush stuff with the spiked bat, which is not my preferred playstyle, so I am not a fan of the spiked bat. I guess poking is not terrible, but yeah. Okay, I think I left some filing cabinets. Great. Yeah. I have to check them all because they're all different, unfortunately. Theoretically, you can jump from there to there to there, and you don't have to climb. Same thing there. With that fan that I was talking about way back I think it was at the beginning of the run, either the beginning of the run or the microphone test. But anyway, are you guys gonna hurry up? Or I know I pulled one off my face. That was a bad call. Come on, jump. I've out-healed your damage, dude. Please. Please. Okay, there we go. I'll take it. Oh, one died. That's unfortunate. Wow, this guy really gives you a long time to get him off of your face. I appreciate that. Okay. Did that kill it? Very strange. Really? There is a sign that you can use? Yeah, I'll just use the sign. Back here, that way you don't have to do a super jump. And by super jump, I mean you jump in time with you jumping in real life. Actually gives you a significant boost. Also, aside from jumping, you can just crouch and uncrouch in time to give you a super jump. But if you don't want to do that, then the sign is always there for you to get started on this climb. And I would tell you all kinds of climbing advice, but then that kind of stuff happens. So you know what? I will keep telling you climbing advice though. Or quote-unquote advice. Oh no, is everyone? Shoot. Oh, thank goodness. I was trying to formulate, maybe I could find someone later down the line in that purple area. Oh my goodness, you're taking forever, man. Okay, let me give you a nice open area. Okay. Take your time, really. I don't think I failed. No, I probably failed that climb more in the past, but like, I usually don't fail that as much. It's that left hand on the left pipe that for some reason I'm really missing. Please don't die. It died. Or at least it made sound that it died. Maybe it's supposed to be like a bee. Where, you know what? Fine. My cable is not liking this. 1 second. Sorry if that was a bit dizzying, but now I should be at full cable tension again. Yeah, now I can super jump again. Okay, great. Because if you crouch and don't have enough cable, because it got twisted up, then you can't do a super jump nearly as well. I think I'm just gonna focus. Try not to think about anything. That transition is a bit brutal. I can't believe I did that. Yeah, that's bad. I can still reset, I think. If not, because there is a collectible up there. Really? Really? That's interesting. Yeah, there is a collectible up there. So I'm gonna have to go back and get that, which is not great. There should be some enemies down this hallway though that can do the job, hopefully. There we go. Okay, I didn't die on one hit. Oh, really? Really, the one time that I need you guys to be effective. Okay, thank you. Now will this reset me? Or will it not reset me? That is the big question. It did. Okay. Okay, with all those guys in the hallway, I should have... Really? Okay, I should have a lot more resets. Okay. So the unfortunate thing about climbing this pipe is that you cannot mess up once. And this is the only way that I am able the only way that I am able to get to this collectible. So every single 100% run I do has to go through this mess. I have to make sure my head is low enough that it doesn't hit the pipe and push me down as well. I will say one thing about the index controllers. They are very good at climbing because they really like gripping and not letting go. So, we are not there yet. Honestly, we're at the first third of this pipe. Take me forever. Okay, well, light on screen, but whatever. It was to myself. It was so that I did not drop right before the end. Whew, okay. Okay, usually that is not that brutal, but goes to show. I think I'm good here for ammo. I've dropped down so many times I should be. Anyway, okay, this should be just a simple roll back and forth. Wait, where are my two guns? Where are my two guns? I want to go back. I want to reset. Where did my two guns go? I had double guns for the longest time. Like a really long time. I threw them down there. Okay. Yep. Phew. Okay. Threw them in front of the wrong door. But I'm very glad I took the time to do that because I don't think I'd come back here in the route. Now it should be really easy to just go in here. Leave that for now because of inventory. I believe I do need both of these. This one you can definitely pick up in Tower. But, yeah, and then there's more collectibles here. That was probably not a great idea, but whatever. Baton, sure. Let me just swipe slate. Get a cleaver from here. That way I can open some boxes. It's going to be a great run, I said. Well, I mean, the Satcher hasn't been that bad except for the climbing portion. That was substandard, but everything else was actually pretty good and normal. Okay. If you're wondering, I would say we're halfway done with sewers already. Like, it feels like there's a lot more just because it has a lot more places that diverges, like I talked about back in Runoff. I was like, oh, streets is easier because it just, oh, streets. Sewers is easier because it just splits a lot. So if you do both sides of a split, you're good. And that is definitely true. Yeah. Cleaver is not the best, but it works. Great. And then watermelon over here. And I can just chuck those in here. Okay, that should be good to go in this locked door. Come on. Head. There we go. This is kind of a long way. Actually, I don't need to go this way, right? I remember the routing of a guy I saw. He didn't go this way. Oh, perfect. Just did a reset here, and then went to the yellow. Finally. Then went to the yellow door. Oh, what? Really? Really? I mean, they are Norman, so, you know. Perfect. Okay. Yep. It's really good. I did have a yellow key. Oh, I didn't. Okay. Radio. Okay. I donate fire axe. I get that in a warehouse, which is what I'll be doing next. No. Under the rug. Etc., etc. I think there's an extra bit of ammo here. Yeah, I have cleaver. That probably let them get too close, yeah. Thankfully, they don't do well with small changes in elevation. Radio. Do. Okay. This one. Easy. I do have to look behind these, because, yeah, that one. Okay. Okay. Nothing there. Very close to being done now. So that's where you come out, I think, yeah, that's where you come out. That pathway that I was like, it's too long, I'll just reset like the other guy did. That is where that comes out. And I would have just had to have run through all of that other stuff again. So, horror axe. It's up here. And I got it first time. Okay, that's really good. This can fall down in between crevices very easily. Okay. Got the ammo. That is very hard to see in there. Radio. Okay. Horror axe goes in there. Well, it's about time. Okay. And that is... Oh, I already got it in a museum. Nice. I was about to say, oh no, I lost the... what do you call it? Night vision goggles. Night vision helmet. But I didn't because I already got it in a museum. With this new routing that I'm using. Which is really nice. Also, yes, I am walking forward a bit, just to speed up this pipe section. And there we go. I'll wait this time before taking helmet off. That way, hopefully it doesn't ascend glitchily. Okay.